Hey, what's up YouTube? Double Watch Josh coming at you guys today with my 55th vacuum sealing video, and we're going to switch it up again right now. If you watched my previous video, you know I just went to Walmart and I picked up 5 boxes of this stuff. It's Winchester 9mm 124 grain, the 150 round pack. And so, as always, we're going to need to go ahead and take some measurements on this to cut out of the bag or cut out of the roll up top here. So let's go ahead and start with the width, man. Okay, so as you can see, this is about 4 inches, and then when you look across the top of here, this is about 2 11/16 inches, which I'm going to round up to about 2.75, 2 3/4 of an inch. And from one of my previous videos, you'll know that for a bag, I know this is a different ammo altogether, different box. I mean, it's still 9mm, but anyway, I digress. When you look at the bag itself, you'll know that you'll need about 1 inch for the bottom part of the bag and about 4 inches for this top portion up here. And so when you add up, that 1 inch plus the 4 inch that I just showed you, plus those 2 additional measurements that we did at the beginning of the video, you'll come up with about 11.75 or 11 3/4 of an inch of a bag. So what you need to do next is, of course, cut it out of your roll up here, or start the machine, turn on the machine, of course. And let's go ahead and pull out about 11.75 inches. And I already have my measuring tape set to about 11 3/4 of an inch. Yep, and that looks pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and cut it out. Now it's doing that weird, it's not like catching it. I think I have to like really push down. Okay, I think I caught it. Okay, there we go. All right, and there's the cut. Still diagonal, but as we've seen in the previous videos, it doesn't really seem to make that much of a difference. All right, so right now we just have kind of like a sleeve, so of course we need to seal off one end. So I went ahead and pressed seal. You'll see the red light of death, and we're good to go. And just like always, we're going to put the curled side down inside the machine here. Okay, let it work its magic, of course. All right, let's inspect the seal. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we need to wait 20 seconds for the machine to cool down. So right now it's 3:56:13. And while it's cooling down, I'm going to get a sticky note ready with today's date on it. So today is the 22nd of December, 12/22/17. And I only have these like really big post-it notes, so I'm going to cut it in half if you're wondering what all that noise is. All right, so here's our sticky note. I also put the video number up top here. Yeah, I do that just as a reminder when I make those intros of which one it is, because it's, yeah, there's kind of a lot. Okay, so getting back to the box itself, you always want to put it somewhere that doesn't really matter. Like in this case, I would probably just put it across the top here, right across NATO. Yeah, let's just cover up NATO. That almost sounds wrong. I don't know, that came out wrong. Anyway, so there we have it. And now let's just drop it inside of our bag. And I did take a look earlier, and it's going to fit inside. I was a little bit concerned that the box would be too big for the bag, but before the video, I just kind of like shoved it up inside of one. Anyway, enough inappropriate hand gestures. Okay, so as always, we're going to try to get it nice and centered in our recently made bag as possible, so that looks pretty good. Okay, and of course, curled side down, just like that. And then before we feed it in, we got to double check our time. So right now it's 3:57:48. So yeah, at least 20 seconds have passed. And as I feed it in, I'm also going to shove the box closer to the machine to give the machine as much slack as possible. And something else I'm going to do is pull the bag nice and taut, as close to the box itself as possible. So let's go ahead and give this a try. See what happens here. All right, just released it. As you can see, the box is a little bit smashed in, which is good. Yeah. It's pretty subtle. I think it's because they have two smaller boxes inside of this one. In fact, I could probably even tell you right now. Here's the next one we're going to be doing, or one of the next ones. Well, here's what it looks like on the inside. So it has the styrofoam, or yeah, I think that's styrofoam, and with some cardboard inserts. So that's why I was able to maintain its shape so well. All right, guys, as always, thanks for watching, subscribing, and have a great day.